Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. And
Again.
for real this time.
Yeah. So we're about 20, 15 seconds into the song, and I just happened to see that it didn't look like Keith clicked the record button. Keith confirmed he did not. He did a Marine thing.
Whoa, why's it gotta be a Marine thing?
I mean, well, he didn't break it. Never mind.
Yeah. We went over a lot of important information.
Yes. We're going to do it again.
So
We're back.
let's recap. We're back.
Hi.
It's race season.
Yes. I've been on a world tour.
He's been on a world tour.
I'm back.
He's back. Steven sent us a bunch of awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And I am going to list it again
Do
because
it
it's
again.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
So he sent a case with the Eagle Globe and Anchor
Yep.
and my name, rank, and service dates.
Yep.
Customized case
Yep.
for a whiskey glass collection, including 4 whiskey glasses, all engraved, personalized. A, what do you call the thing? Decanter, personalized.
Yep.
These 2 Glencairn glasses.
Notice there's already whiskey in them. I wonder why that is.
Because
Yeah.
this is our second time
Deja
doing
vu. This is
because
weird.
I'm a dipshit.
I didn't say that.
And Steve sent this bottle,
Yeah.
which is a personalized bottle of Blantons with my name, rank, and service dates in it,
Pretty freaking awesome.
which I stopped Dustin from opening.
Right. We're using Keith's Blantons.
Went and got that because that's going to stay on display full in my cabinet. Sealed.
Yep.
I will go ahead and lay down a rule. I've got another bottle that has a rule like this. One of my bros from my units in this house, he gets some.
There you go.
That's the only people that gets drunk with.
That works.
So, yeah, all of that, these 2 decanters, which already have,
Nope, these are Glencairns.
or Glencairns, which
So we're drinking out of Glencairns because that's what you're supposed to drink fine whiskey out of. These are the original Glencairns.
yeah, because they give you a really killer nose.
You get the nose and you get to kind of swirl it, see the legs. But then also we covered the Eagle Globe and Anchor.
We covered a little bit of trivia on the Eagle Globe and Anchor. So for this video, it has an Eagle Globe and Anchor on it, and it has both gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
That's for officers.
Yeah.
If it's just straight gold, that's for enlisted. So a little bit of Marine Corps trivia.
Officers get the fancy ones.
We also talked about the fact that this is Memorial Day.
Memorial
Day weekend.
Yeah.
Totally by accident. We didn't plan any of this around it.
It just happened to be the one we could do
the first time we were free to get together and record.
Since Kat and Steven got married.
Yeah. Yeah. You wanted to know the difference between Memorial Day?
I know the difference.
And
I wanted
Veterans
you
Day.
to explain the difference to
All right.
them.
I'll explain the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day again.
Yes.
So Memorial Day is sad. Veterans Day is happy.
Yep, that's exactly what he did last time. And now we're going to play the song.
We are. And we're not...
We still haven't really heard it, just so we're clear.
Yeah, we've heard the first...
Oh, wait, there was one more thing. So this is a not bribe.
Right, this Stephen,
this
it's
is
a gift. Yeah.
But Stephen did request that Joanna pick the song that go with this bribe, or not bribe, to thank you for your service, basically. And she gave me 2 songs. The first one was this one, and she said, this one's a funny song.
That's good.
Why is that good?
Well, so Memorial Day can be sad.
Right.
And a lot of veterans might want to or be tempted to kind of head down that rabbit hole and be sad.
Yep.
So a funny song is probably better.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then the other song, which I told her you would never do on the channel, is also not country, is The Wrong Side of Heaven.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Ever.
I can't freaking listen to that song.
Yeah, that's the opposite of the funny.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
So
anyway, let's hit play.
All right, yeah. Let's hit play. Again, we did listen to the first. I may as well go ahead and, because I hit pause to say something, and you're like, "Hey, dipshit, we're not recording."
I didn't call you a dipshit. I mean, I did. I might have thought it.
No, I know you thought it. The first 15 bars tell me you don't hear Charlie Daniels.
Sitting in a bar, boozing, losing. Some jack-off walks up, cruising for a bruising, popping off and making my old redneck red. He asked my girl if she'd like to dance. He had 3 buddies, so I had no chance. I looked around the room for a friend, and I saw Fred. A quick evaluation of the situation, we entered into a conversation that seemed to last the better part of the next 2 songs. Now, I didn't say, and they didn't ask, but Fred did 2 tours over in Iraq, and son, it was over before it was even on. Call a Marine instead of 911. They're built to improvise, adapt, and overcome. When you're in knee deep and you're up Schitt's Creek, you've tried everything. Tell you what you do. Call a Marine. Now my sister's husband didn't love her no more, and he runned off with a skinny little whore and left her sitting around the house with a couple of kids. She just lays around in that moo-moo gown old girl put on about 35 pounds, and one day I went over to her house and I said, "Hey sis, if you want to fix what troubles you, just ease down the VFW and you'll walk through the door and turn those boys' heads."
Oh my God.
For most of those boys, it's been a while. Just show a little leg and that Marlboro smile. And if that don't work out for you, girl, ask for Fred. Call a Marine instead of 911. They're built to improvise.
There is way too much damn truth in this song.
If you're in knee deep and you're up Schitt's Creek, you've tried everything. Tell you what you do. Call a Marine. Some douchebag rises up and overthrows his government. Diplomacy ain't working and ammo's all been spent. The world is in a crisis and the media's are cursed. I'll tell you what to do when it goes from bad to worse. Call a Marine instead of 911. They're built to improvise, adapt, and overcome. When you're in knee deep and you're up Schitt's Creek, you've tried everything. Tell you what you do. Call a Marine. Tell you what to do, baby. You can call a Marine. Yeah,
That needs to be on your playlist.
Why would I have the United States Army's theme song on my playlist? Right now,
Damn.
Steve, who just got me all this nice shit,
Holy
is
fuck.
crawling through that screen with a battle knife in his teeth and an M4. He's
We
coming.
got another friend that might kick your ass for that too. We're gonna see him tomorrow too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we don't drop this tonight.
Yeah.
We can. That'd be great.
just to make sure he sees it.
Well, yeah, I'll send it to him as soon as it's dropped.
Well, he and I have the same mentality, though. Oh, I know this is going to hurt, but it's funny, so I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
That sounds right.
yeah.
So there's too much truth in that song, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, and a little embellishment. So the thing about the chick walking into the VF, I had a friend.
Showing a little leg.
Oh,
You
my
got,
God.
Is his name Fred?
No, it was a girl. Years
Oh,
ago.
Oh.
Who actually admitted to me that when she was feeling like she wasn't attractive, she'd just go take a walk on base. And all the attention she would get.
You can walk into a comic book store too.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah.
A girl walks into a game shop.
Yeah. Yeah. That actually happened to Joanna.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, to this day, there are nerds in Michigan playing card games talking about how a real girl, 2 of them, came into the store. And their story has gotten bigger and bigger as they've gone.
Yeah, they were actually supermodels.
They were supermodels, and they were straight on coming on to the... Yeah.
They were coming on to them, and they were only wearing thongs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the record, same shit will happen on the Marine base.
And somebody ends up pregnant.
Well, sometimes. And once she gets about 7 months, man, she can't bring any income from the strip club anymore.
Wow. 7 months, huh?
That tends to be cut off, I think.
They're a cutoff?
No.
I don't know. I think some people are into that.
Hey,
just saying.
If it brings in the money, you do you, boo.
Anything else to say about that Toby Keith song, May He Rest in Peace?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Joanna, good pick.
She must be listening to something.
Yeah.
So the Blantons. We've had Blantons on the channel before. Blantons is just good.
Yeah. It's a fine whiskey. It's a bar. Keith's bottle is, and I think they're all 93 proof.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yours is dated 6/21/23. Your new one is dated 3/11/25.
All right.
This year. What?
I was just looking to see if there's any color difference. They're like identical.
They're going to be pretty close.
Yeah.
But Blanton's is a single barrel.
It is.
Right?
So there will be minor differences, but this tastes exactly like every Blanton's I have ever had, which is really good, kind of basic bourbon.
But Buffalo Trace is really good at consistency too, so that's...
Yeah.
But it's really good. Like, this is a bar, right?
There are 2 bars by which Dustin and I tend to measure all other bourbons, and it's this and Woodford Double Oaked.
I would just say regular Woodford.
Or regular Woodford.
Sure. Yeah. That's that baseline for a fine whiskey for us.
At retail, they're priced similarly. The problem is Buffalo Trace
Scarcity
works in scarcity marketing.
Which sucks. I hate it.
So they ship tons of this stuff out of the country.
So to be fair, I've traveled out of the country a few times in the last couple of years. I've never seen a Blanton's.
Go to the Caribbean.
Yeah. So I've checked.
They must get the stuff by the container ship down there. It's everywhere.
Okay. Well, and they're charging more for it too.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, but the countries I've been to, I've checked the duty free in every one of them.
No Blanton's.
Not even Japan, which surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah. Somehow the Caribbean gets a ton of it.
I don't know.
Who knows? All right. So, Stephen, thank you for all the really cool gifts. I'm sorry about the Army joke, but I could not help myself.
Not. He's actually not sorry.
I am a little bit.
You know he's not sorry.
I am a little bit.
It
was kind of me.
Was it?
I don't know.
You want to talk about what Blanton's tastes like?
Tastes like Blanton's. Is that not helpful to them?
No.
Yeah.
So it's got a very woody nose. Very woody.
There's some corn sweet up front. Just kind of a touch of cinnamon.
Yep.
But as it rolls into the mid, like some of these vanillas roll in and oak together.
Yep.
And your finish kind of stays consistent that way. Vanilla and oak all the way back. Very smooth, very little burn. Yep. Blanton's actually drinks much closer to 80 proof, in my opinion.
It's super smooth.
It's pretty smooth.
For 93 proof, it's pretty freaking smooth. And the finish...
Maybe 85, but yeah.
The finish, as you said, it's consistent and it lingers.
It is a super persistent finish which is good because the bourbon's very tasty, which can bring you to the back to the glass too quickly. Mm-hmm. A long-running, long-lasting finish that's pleasant helps kind of fight that urge to jump straight back to the glass immediately.
It slows you down a little bit.
Slow you down some.
Yeah. That's still good.
Yeah. So, thanks for the bottle, Stephen. This now is a special bottle in my house. It's reserved for me and the guys in my unit, nobody else. And all the stuff that you sent is freaking amazing. Joanna couldn't believe it. I think Dustin was.
It was freaking cool.
Oh, and we also got some tequila.
Yeah.
Stephen sent us some añejo.
A little bottle of Don Julio.
I think we might have to do it on the channel.
You want to?
I'm actually curious about it.
Want to drink it?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No. Let's do it in another video.
Okay.
He'll get another song out of it.
Okay. Are we doing the wrong side of heaven?
No. Yeah, I can't listen to that song. Can't watch that video. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out. Tell us what North American whiskey we need to try. And we will see you next time.
See ya.